Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ba'd. This recording is for resource 5.2 of our Ajrumiyyah workbook in our study of Arabic grammar. On page number 109 of our workbooks, we have resource 5.2, Tamarin ala ad-durus al-khamsat al-ula, drills and activities for the first 5 lessons, meaning together. So let's go over it together and let's read it together. قال تعالى, Allah the Most High has said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أم لهم نصيب من الملك فإذا لا يؤتون الناس نقيرا أم يحسدون الناس على ما آتاهم الله من فضله فقد آتينا آل إبراهيم الكتاب والحكمة وآتيناهم ملكا عظيما فمنهم من آمن به ومنهم من صد عنه وكفى بجهنم سعيرا إن الذين كفروا بآياتنا سوف نصليهم نارا كلما نضجت جلودهم بدلناهم جلودا غيرها ليذوقوا العذاب إن الله كان عزيزا حكيما ربنا إنا نعوذ بك من أحوال أهل النار والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات سندخلهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا لهم فيها أزواج مطهرة وندخلهم ظلا ظليلا. These are the 53rd through 57th verses of Surah An-Nisa. The instructions are, استخرج من النص, extract from the text or find or locate from the text and write these items in the table, obviously. The example, اسما منونا بضمتين, a noun that has tanween, it's munawwan. Remember, munawwan means a thing that has tanween, and the tanween is 2 dhammas. The example given to you is the word nasib. And it would be good if you wrote after nasib 53, just to be clear where you got the word from, so you can find it easily. So firstly, awalan harfa khafdin. Let's find a harf khafd. And there are many. You could have chosen the word min from the 53rd verse. Min al-mulk. Min is from those huruf al-khafd that we've studied. In the next verse you have ala. Ala ma atahum Allahu. Then you have min fadlihi. Another harfu khafd or harfu jar. Min. And then you have some which are connected to pronouns in the 55th verse. فَمِنْهُمْ bihi وَمِنْهُمْ anhu, and the ba in bijahannama. All of those are possible answer choices. ثانيا, secondly, harfa khafdin akhar. And then I've given you lots of examples. Put another harf khafd there, not the one that you chose for the first one, but another one. Thirdly, ثالثا, isman makhfudan, a noun that is makhfud. And since we've just mentioned a number of huruf khafd, after each and every one of them would be an ism makhfud. So, for example, we could put the word al-mulk here, because it comes after the word min al-mulk. We could also put the word fadlihi, because it comes after the min from min fadlihi, and so on. رابعا, fourthly, isman mu'arrafan bil-alif wal-lam, a noun that has the definite article alif lam. And that's one of the signs of nouns, remember? And you can look ahead at the 5th request as well. خامسا, isman akhara mu'arrafan bil-alif wal-lam, another noun that has the definite article alif lam. So for numbers 4 and 5, we're looking for 2 nouns. One example would be al-mulk, right there in the first verse here, the 53rd verse. An-nas as well. You could use those 2. An-nas in the next verse. Al-kitab in verse 54. Al-hikmah in verse 54 as well. In verse 56, al-adab. In verse 57, as-salihat. Or you could have chosen the word al-anhar. Sadisan. The 6th request here is فعلا في أوله سين من علامات الأفعال. A verb that has a sin in the beginning as a sign of it being a fi'l. And the only possible answer choice for this request is what's in the 57th verse. Did you find it? سندخلهم. سندخلهم. We have the verb ندخلهم preceded by the prefix sa. سندخلهم. That's the sin, which is a sign of a verb. Now, that's a bit difficult. You may not have been able to accomplish that one, but this process of trying to identify that scene will help you zoom in on what exactly it is. Request number 7. سابعا. فعلا قبله سوف. A verb that has سوف before it. And so the only answer choice you have in this passage is verse number 56. إن الذين كفروا بآياتنا سوف نصليهم نارا. سوف نصليهم. So the verb is نصليهم. It's preceded by the word سوف. So the answer is نصليهم. The 8th request, فعلا قبله قد. A verb that has قد before it. And that's another sign of a word being a verb. The only possible answer choice for this request is the word آتينا from the 54th verse. فقد آتينا آل إبراهيم. So آتينا comes after قد. The fa in the beginning of فقد does not interfere with قد being a sign of the next word being a verb. As mentioned, we could say فلقد or وقد or ولقد or any of these combinations of prefixes on the word قد, but the قد has to come with a fatha on its qaf and a sukoon on its del. That's what makes it the قد that comes before a verb. تاسعا, the 9th request, فعلا فيه تاء التأنيث الساكنة. A verb that has تاء التأنيث الساكنة. The ta that is a sign of femininity that has a sukoon on it. And the only possible answer here is what's in the 56th verse. كلما نضجت جلودهم. نضجت is a fi'l, and we know it's a fi'l by ta التأنيث الساكنة. That ta which is opened up, it's not ta marbuta, and it has a sukoon at the end of the word. That's a sign that نضجت, even if you don't know its meaning, it is indeed a verb. Barakallahu fikum. Our last request in this table, عاشرا, 10thly, فعلا مخفوضا. Find a fi'l that is in the مخفوض case. And I hope you didn't waste a whole lot of time looking for this one, because there's a serious flaw in this question. And you'll find my questions like this, you need to be able to identify sometimes when the request is illegitimate. You're being asked for a fi'l مخفوض. What is that? We learned that a word being مخفوض is a special sign of an ism. And we learned that there is no such thing as a fi'l مخفوض. So you can write here, لا يوجد. لا يوجد. That means it is not found. You can also write لا يمكن. That's not possible. Barakallahu fikum. And to be clear, this is not a mistake in the questions. I ask these kinds of questions in the quizzes to catch you and to make sure that you're paying attention and that you're absorbing things. So we go outside of the box sometimes. And so you will have opportunities to write لا يوجد, this kind of thing is not found, or لا يمكن, it's not even possible to be found. I hope you did well with these 10 requested items. Now let's look at the bottom of the page. It says أكمل نص المقدمة ثم اضبطه بالشكل. Complete the text of the muqaddimah, that's the muqaddimah of Ajrumiyyah. Complete it, meaning fill in the blanks, and then put the harakat on it entirely, like is done for you with the first few words in the basmala, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Notice every harakah is there on every letter, except for the meme. There would be an alif written over that meme in Ar-Rahman, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And so your task is to fill in the blanks and then put a harakah on every letter of what you fill in, as well as the other words that are already there. And you can use your book and the lessons to accomplish this. You don't really need me to go through this with you. What you would do is you go ahead and try from your memory to complete this task, and then you go back to your lessons and you review page by page the wording of the text to make sure you got every word in its place. Barakallahu feekum. I hope this resource was helpful, and may Allah Ta'ala bless you and give you success. وصلي اللهم وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.